welcome to the Good Friday edition of the Late Tackle. I'm your host, T. Got from Sports Down the Middle. And over the other side, my brother from another mother, Eddie Guna from Eddie Vision TV. Eddie, what's going on, man? Happy Good Friday.
Yeah, man, blessed Easter.
Easter Sunday. No, Good Friday we're there.
Yeah, the Easter period.
All right, Easter period.
Let us remember the reason for the season. You know what I mean? And all of that good stuff. Bun and cheese. And
and that's the reason for the season. Bun and cheese.
Yeah. So it depends how you want to look at it.
Yeah. Big
up everybody. Good Friday special, as Steve said. Good Friday special.
Good Friday special. Right. Nice. You understand? Yeah, we'll put a fry on the fish. Well, we fry a couple of fish yesterday. You understand? So yeah, we have a couple of fish. And think about it, the bun and cheese, we're going to put a no carb, no sugar diet. You understand?
That's good.
So a joke thing this. So big up everybody. First, somebody, Sylvester. What is the fake news now? All for fake news, Sylvester.
I me eat the bun, but we don't eat the cheese.
Shaman say me if you start some trouble. Big up yourself, Shaman. Shaman say me if you start some trouble.
Big up on yourself.
Yo, big up.
The link is there in the chat.
In the description, you understand? So we can jump on. You understand?
It's a early tackle, but it's still a late tackle. Because normally you get the show up on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Early tackle. So we're not the yellow card for that one. No yellow card.
Definitely. Easter special. Let's call it the Easter special. You understand?
Yeah, man. Big up all of the Easter egg them and them things there.
Yeah, man. Tell you.
Bunny them.
Yeah, well, not a go on.
The man started Ravel early out.
And Ravel the one started early.
Man said, big up the man them, one Ravel. You man make it clear. Big up yourself, Conrad.
Big up yourself, Conrad.
From early.
One Ravel. So the Ravel church start. Conrad, you start the Ravel church.
Early.
Conrad, been in it don't know. But now start the more church. The last church we started, brother. You understand? I'm lucky to early. But now start the more church, Pastor. You understand? Christopher McKenzie, big up yourself. Oh, big up yourself, Christopher. Big up. One McGee, one Veer, one Butler. That we say.
One relegation battle. Relegation battle.
Yo. Yeah, we're not gonna do the propaganda, Eddie, because it's not concrete that the team is relegated. So as I talk about that, let us start with that first. We're going to talk about Veer Phoenix and the relegation battle. So it was posted up on the JPL team that the Veer Phoenix have been relegated. But yes,
let me have it right there, sir.
Yeah, but mathematically they are not. You understand? Depending on how the rest of this match go, you understand, they are not relegated as yet. Yeah. It's in the making. You understand? You understand? The cake in the oven. Yeah, the cake in the oven.
All 3 games. I hope the other 3 teams them lose all of them 3 games.
Yeah,
you and then them have to score about 20 at goal.
Just the rest of the team they lose big. But you understand? But technically they are still in the running. You understand? Technically, they are still in the running.
You think EPL would do something like that?
No, I don't think so. Because they are very careful. That is very disrespectful. It's professional.
Yeah.
You understand? And a bush league. It's very professional. You understand?
Even though Southampton was going down, they would have never put relegation.
Would never. As long as there is a mathematical chance, you understand? There's no way that you would say that would happen.
Craig Butler could have sued the JPL, no, sir?
Supposed to, but wait a minute. You understand? Conrad Smith, 1/3 McGee. Yeah, 1/3. Well, 1/3 McGee is look to him season over, and everybody has said tier 2. Not exactly. Because McGee only signed a 6-month contract with Veer Phoenix.
Yeah, so
remember that. So after this, he's a free agent. So everybody thinks that Maggie is going down to whatever. Not exactly. I remember Maggie come from Harborview, and if Harborview stay up, maybe we can go Harborview back, or he might take about the deal with Mount Pleasant, because we hear him they have something on Mount Pleasant. You understand? So Maggie definitely not going to tier 2. I can tell you that, in my opinion. I don't.
Look at Tiga though. Him say hindsight is 2020, but him shouldn't go more place.
No, I don't think so. With the all right, Maggie dream and aspiration is to go back into Europe. You understand? So, and the deal where Mount Pleasant was giving him was like, I think it was a 3-year contract. You understand? He wanna go. He wanna go.
Have some class. He could have a class to say, if I say come in, me gone. If a big team come up, me gone.
Well, maybe more got a 3 years. But maybe. But remember, you know, football guru, big up yourself. Football guru. I like that football guru. Hear that? Him say technically I can be the president. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Happy Easter, a football guru. But if you take America,
nobody know want that.
So as I say, Eddie, him going away to Europe as a free agent is much better than him signing outside. We're tying down for 3 years because they are going to want to set a price scene. Because they want to eat a food. You understand? They want to eat a food. Because it's a eat a food mentality. So him going away free. You understand? A club is more better for take him with him free than him tied down. So I think it's a good call for him. You understand? Hopefully it work out. If not, him just stay at JPL and take a decent team.
So if he's leaving on a free, nothing is in there for Beer Phoenix.
Yeah, nothing is there as a Beer Phoenix.
Go get a dime. Go get a dime.
Well, I mean, Butler going to sell it, so maybe Butler going to get some, put something in a contract for him get some. Make it for you and I get
but remember, I say in contract up, I go up. No, so.
I guess with Butler going to work for him as an agent. But not for the club.
So him never bother go Genk.
That's the way I thought.
I don't know. People want to think Maggie going to Genk in Belgium.
Hold on, but I saw something on the gram that Mr. Butler is not here. So we don't know if I'm gonna finalize.
Him fly out and sign players to be.
That's what I talk about. Tell about to tell the Maggie in the pilot.
But so he make sure to do that before the last game where they were technically or unofficially relegated. He make sure to take for himself.
Yeah, no. So
I not see him assign players, but him say over there assign players to clubs over there. But
well, let's see what's going on. You understand?
Let's hope.
Yeah, let's hope and see if Maggie is in the few. So Beer Phoenix people is in the oven. It's not done yet. But technically, it's over. You understand? It's got to take a miracle, as where football gurus say. You understand? It got to take a miracle. Let's hope.
It probably take about 4 miracles.
And a Good Friday. You understand? Anything can happen.
Rise from the dead.
You understand?
Rise from the dead.
Yes, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So I think that was irresponsible of the league to do that. You understand? Very irresponsible of the league.
So early. But, you could have one more game.
Guess what? The Beer Phoenix put some really excitement in this league. You understand? They really put some excitement in this league by the president. Everything on and off the field.
So we're going to miss them next season?
No, because next year the season everybody going to watch tier 2 now. This is where they're going to go on. The focus are going to put tier 2, you know.
You think Kings are going to cover?
I got see how big tier 2 get. I mean, can't get some Beer Phoenix down there. Kind of wants for them to come up. So
everybody want to hear that is if Craig remains as the technical director / coach. So does him pick up an extra role somewhere else?
Right. No man, he can't go to one man. He can't really get people.
He might leave Lenny for run off everything and that. Get in five.
All right, so up around into 24 games, 2 goals, 2 assists for the great talented Maggie. Look at our great talent. Great talent comes 2.
We never know him get 2 goals. I remember 1 goal the other day.
I want goal remember, you know.
I think I 1 goal him score now. I don't know about the 2.
Yo, I tell you, Rasta, don't know. But anyway, let's hope for the best. You understand? I never want to see them go down because they bring make much excitement to the league. You understand? Much excitement to the league. But guess what? You have to start from somewhere. And I guess them they want to start from the top. And in football, they don't start from the top. You have to
gone too soon.
Yeah, you know.
Too soon.
You have to start from the lower level, come straight up. You understand? So I guess, yeah, let them start from the lower level because statement was made. Say they're going to win this in a couple of years and they're going to win the Caribbean. They think it was that easy. You understand?
5 wins, 8 draw, 23 defeat.
So it's not that easy. Yeah, it's not that easy. You understand? And I think to my opinion, I think what the side did wrong was get rid of all of the former players. You understand? What they should have done is integrate. You understand?
Exactly.
Integrate. Because when the former players were there, they were up there. They were fourth. No, they were up there. They were fourth.
Exactly.
They were fourth. They were up there. And when the Calvary come,
Craig Butler mash up the team.
When the Calvary come
mash up the team and mash up the club.
Yeah, you understand? So I think he should have integrated.
Inexperienced kids.
Yeah. I think he should have integrated. Like next year now, he might have full, just play with the side and integrate him 1 or 2 players them. You understand? For help out and then. And they may not get better experience. Because they might play with some experience man in the league. We don't know what to do. And they might put in for them thing. You understand? So
yeah.
I think that's where it goes wrong. But guess what? Him say him learn. You understand? So
but it won't be easy for them in tier 2 though,
so
no football is easy. JPL easy.
Yeah, wait till you get tier 2.
Fight.
But win tier 2 to come back. Not only the semi-final, you have to win it. You have to win it. Win it. So let's see you go. Win it. So yeah, man. Right. Good luck for him.
It's rough, man. Yeah, man. Good luck. All the best. It's about all the best.
Yeah, definitely. So and we're still in the JPL. Let's congratulate Mount Pleasant. You understand? They
securing number 1.
Yeah, securing number 1. Yeah, man. Gone too soon, Sylvester.
Yeah, man, gone too soon.
Yeah, big up yourself. Yeah, so yeah, man, big up Tapa and his team for securing.
Relentless.
Securing number 1.
Yeah.
And secure that is really good. And Cavaliers still fighting out and so. So we're still on the JPL. You understand? We're still on the JPL. Shavan is in the house. Mr. Peard. So Mr. Peard, you're on. So tell us what you think. All right. Go on.
One Veer Phoenix, man.
Jesus God, Shavan. I know to come on for the show from telling people, one baggy. So give us your take on the season of Veer Phoenix. Their season.
Well, I mean, I think they didn't start off poor. They started off as a mid-table team.
Right.
And as I mentioned, they had the referee a thief, literal and ball, Oh, I watched the match to see if Jamali Nolan actually come up on the field for Toronto FC 2, but in the game. But yeah, so for Veer Phoenix now, they started off a bit as a mid-table team, but when he was introducing the younger players them incrementally, in increments during the Manning Cup season, but I think after I think it was October, you started seeing a shift in the team. That's where you started to see a widespread changes. With the players that were there before, most of those players started to leave, etc. And I think that's where you started to see where the team kind of looked a bit different. They started to lose because I think from October, I think they've only won 1 game since October, if I'm not wrong.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think they only won 1 game since October. So that's where everything changes. And then in December, when the Manning Cup season ended, even though the players that they did introduce, they are quality players, the school has them, maybe the experience of the Premier League may have gotten to them that they weren't able to manage, because everybody always tell you that schoolboy football and the Premier League is 2 different levels of ball game.
Yeah,
so, exactly so.
Yo, big up Otis Edwards all the way down in Florida. Big Reggae Boyz fan, big football fan. You understand? Big baller himself, Otis, big up yourself. Issa Allen is in the building, the president of the Reggae Boys and Girls Supporters Club. Him say Butler battle the season. What do you think, Eddie? You think Butler really battle the season?
Oh God. No, I think him does talk too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if he might battle his early season expectations, that is what he battle. Because him
I think he
you understand?
the league. Him
I don't.
Yeah.
the league.
All right, let me tell you what. Let me tell you. Let me tell you let me give my opinions. Because Craig, I'm afraid of him. I'm not coming too hard for my friend. All right, let me tell you what happened to Craig. Craig played some of these teams. Yeah, Arnett Garden and all of these teams in a practice match. And when he played in a practice match, he beat them and them think say, yeah, the team is there and they might use young team I beat. But let me tell you something. It's a practice match, brother. Practice match, and not really nothing. And I like the real thing. You understand? And I like the real thing at all. So when you play them in a practice match, maybe they're not play as hard as when they're going to play the real league. Maybe the right side. You understand? Now go there. You might find 2-3 starter and some of the man then just a tryout. You understand? While you have your best players, I play them. Then have them best players that I play you. You understand? And you might beat them and think, say, yeah, we beat on it. You understand?
Or you might beat this. Somebody.
Yeah,
yeah.
And I lose somebody. And you think, say, yeah. So when you go in the league, yeah, you say, yes, things are going to happen. And when they come in, they get the shock of your life. Boy, Eddie, hold on. Look who's at us. Mr. Porter. And say, no, propaganda tonight. What kind of propaganda we have? Mr. Porter, what kind of propaganda?
Eddie, you know one thing too, is the comment when they make before the season starts.
Which one of them? Big and speed?
When we can't wait for all on it, we can't wait for all
Yeah.
You know a lot of players in the league. You see the club them we have never mentioned.
Yeah.
Feel away.
You should not call everybody name. Yeah, you're right. You should not call everybody name. Make everybody
call my name. And then you see the club them we mention.
Yeah.
They must say to themselves, I would have been there. I think about come size up in club with.
Yeah.
So everybody at them. Everybody
at them. A racing name. Yeah, you're right, man.
Everybody.
A racing name or a double name. Man. Everybody name, man. Make everybody feel important. You're right, Shabba. Name Rasta.
I mean,
it rub them, man.
He put a target on them head.
Yeah.
Because I know for sure that players from other clubs, when they were playing Veer, they went extremely harder.
Yeah.
And they must work harder.
They made it a point of duty from
all of them never call nobody name them don't go hard.
Them never go hard. Just because.
Yeah, but in the people name. Yeah,
but you call name Rasta. You shouldn't call the name.
And one thing as well, and there's one thing as well.
Yeah, I say I'm going to win the league.
And there's one thing as well, yes, I think called arrogance. One game in which particular I think arrogance got the better of them, which they play Waterhouse. The game that played recently.
Yeah.
Because I think they were outplaying Waterhouse in the first portion of the game.
Yeah, I think I was watching that game on Sportbox. Yes,
they were outplaying Waterhouse. But guess what? When Waterhouse put on Dylan John, it all became we have to kill Dylan John, you know. The focus. Yeah, the focus and the mission. Yes, you're right, Sharon. You're right. The game that they played against Cavaliers the other day. We don't know what Kyle Butler do. Kyle Butler look like him go up on the field for just fight. The man get a yellow card in almost a minute.
No, you can't say that. No, that is that midfielder is one of the top 10 midfielder in the country. No, you can't say that.
No, man, your country and no man as man of the world.
Wait till that and a laugh.
So,
top 10 midfielder.
He's in the one of the top 10 midfielder. You can't say that about the
So when you say that, so fun and joke aside with that, they're not a poor. When you see them play on their day, they're not a bad team.
Yeah.
You can see
I think they're a good team and they do well. I think
that's the biggest problem. What is the biggest problem?
They're not a goal scorer.
That too.
They get a lot of chances, you know. They do create a lot of chances.
And they're not a goal scorer. They create a chance, but they're not a goal
scorer. In the back of the net.
They're not a goal scorer. Yeah, they're not a goal scorer.
Honestly, you know, I'm gonna tell you this. You see, Veer best player this season. he is their best attacker and their best defender. But he has to be in the defense majority of the time, and that's Robina Garden. I think he's their leading goal scorer now.
And where Robina play? You run back Robina play?
Robina play everywhere on the field.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what, you know, so let me tell you one thing when we respect with Craig. All them players, them multi-talented. Them can play everywhere. And you see it from the Manning Cup. You understand? Goalkeeper play forward. You understand? The defender, the center half play forward. You understand? So in training, in coaching players, them to be multi-talented on the field, and that is good. That is good. So yeah, I feel that.
And as much as I hear my run joke with Maggie, you know that when he's actually playing though, he actually plays good for them though.
Definitely.
He does play well for them. When I see him, as much as we might have run joke and thing,
yeah,
he's very difficult to take off in ball when him actually play on the field.
Yeah.
He's very difficult. You can actually see the class in him play. But I just believe that a move to a better team would have suited him better. If he had wished to have gone back to Europe, I think going to a different club would have suited him better.
I think next season, you understand, next season, if he not get the European call or a USL call or some call, you understand, I don't think he will be playing the tier 2, but I think, you understand, he'll be playing for one of those. One of those.
I doubt it will be Mount Pleasant though.
Yeah, one of those top 4.
I doubt it will be Mount Pleasant though, but doubt that because of what happened in January.
Oh, okay.
Because if people don't want to believe or not, there was a deal.
Yeah. There
was a deal, and then something happened, whatever.
So yeah, you know.
So I don't believe it will be
so well, let's see what happened. Now I don't want to dwell on Via Phoenix because we have more other people to talk about.
But you have to talk about the best team in the league. What you talk about?
No. What? That was a foreign. That.
Go through the grammar and see a foreign.
All right, so that's the thing. All right, so let's move on to the Unity Cup. You understand, and what is going on again? We touch on this Saturday. You understand, and it's still an issue. What is going on with the Unity Cup and who is going to play the Unity Cup? All right, so Shavan, like we're here, who you think? Yeah, hold on. I think who you think is the best players that should be going to play this Unity Cup?
Give me your for me, I would think the players that we have.
Eddie Guarant, the
players that we have in Europe, the Sakwan Satchwells, the players that are in Europe that have not gotten much time up with the Reggae Boyz, and the players who can potentially who have shown interest in representing Jamaica. The young talents from England, I think they would have been a good fit as well, alongside some of the JPL players. So I believe those would have been the best fit for that particular tournament. Reason being, which I'm not saying like our first team players. I think most of our first team players would be rested for the World Cup qualifiers and the Gold Cup.
Yeah.
So I do believe that some of our players, especially Satchwell, I would love to see Satchwell how his progression has gone so far. And I think a game against Trinidad would be a test to see where he has grown so far. In the striking position, we have struggled for some time now. We have a Madasil that's in England. We have Trevante Stewart. He has been scoring some goals as well. So I do believe that maybe that tournament could see, but it's not really up to us. What I've heard is that it will be made up of mainly JPL players.
Yeah.
Not sure
how it take long to get to that. It take a long while to get to that. I understand the first part. Obviously, we would like to see players on the fringes and also potential players as well. We do want to see that those players along with the JPL players. But in reality, the talk of the town is that it's mostly JPL.
It's going to be mostly JPL players.
Yes. And Team Aggressive, to answer your question, I don't know how many players, but just you might see a few surprises, just a few, but it's not a lot of players. So don't get too excited on new players. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But,
there might be some big surprises. To be fair,
yeah, that's what I say. There might be surprises, but
yeah, there might be surprises. Might with a capital M. Might. Yeah, I'm gonna emphasize on the capital M again.
The big M.
The big M.
Yes.
But
You gotta get it in and watch him. You gotta know what's going on.
you're mute, man. You're mute with a capital M.
Yeah, you gotta know what's going on, man.
Yeah, man. Me get to the man. Me get to the man.
Capital M in a DTM.
Yeah, man. The capital M in a DTM. Porter say he would love to see. Yeah, what Porter say would love to see Campbell and Rochester.
Yeah, I've seen Campbell countless of times. Maybe a Rochester. But we know what Karai has to offer already.
No, it's not Kenra. It's not Kira he's talking.
Oh, it's not Karai. Oh, it's Kenrai. Oh, my bad. I read it as Karai. Oh, I don't know Kenrai, Campbell.
Yeah, those are players that are actually
those
are players that are out of the island as well who are.
Yeah, I know Lamont.
Yeah, so I think those are some of the things I would think. Reason being as well because normally you hear that the federation doesn't have the money to for players to travel from England to come to Jamaica.
But
so
we have
I
the
would
money.
have,
Yeah, we have the money to Jamaica to England. I don't know if the price is cheap, man. People tell me in the comment section. Is it cheaper to fly from Kingston to London, Gatwick, or from Gatwick to Jamaica? Which one cheaper? I don't know. Because what you think?
I think what is happening right now, I think if they're flying up, I think because they can choose any seat. Because you know when they're coming down, you know, them tell them where they want to sit down. I think if they're flying up to England.
So okay, we run at the back.
Yes!
Okay,
can they play till I reach? Yes!
They're in a business.
All right!
They're in a business.
All right, you get it. You
so
get it.
It's not just
you get it.
It's a seat.
Yes! It's a seat. Yes. Yeah, man.
But you're saying the JPL players are okay with sitting anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere possible. Yes.
Nah, man. I want to man. I gotta have Maggie.
And you can't put cramp up.
No,
I gotta have big Maggie. But you gotta have big Maggie, so you can't carry Maggie in a backup.
Maggie, you still better than that.
You can't carry Maggie in a backup plane, though, Tiga.
No, but it might go up because the man know what is going on. You understand?
The man them the fright. The man them a travel road. The man them the frightened to plane now.
Yeah.
Look on Cavaliers, they're not frightened to plane. Up and down. I don't know if we would have fly them in business class, though. I don't know. Mr. Speed, if you're watching that, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a say them can't put for the man for the
yo, listen. You have to stop calling my friend name here, Eddie.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, stop calling my friend name. Yeah, stop calling my friend name.
No, nobody now go up on a plane wing, man. Nobody with that. But that's a say.
But
tickets might be cheaper as they got put it.
Yeah, tickets might be cheaper.
The ticket, because of the seat allotment arrangement, the ticket are going to end up cheaper.
Yeah, so
not saying one group of players are prima donna, or me not say that. But that's a say.
Yeah.
So basically after that, so again for me, I would want to see some of those players. There are some players from the JPL who should be, who I believe can be called up as well.
Yeah.
But the question that I would have is that if they're saying that it's majority of the team will be JPL, I think that's where I would have the question. And also, as you know,
another question. Go ahead.
The JPL final.
Right, that was shifted.
It was moved.
It was shifted to the Friday before. So that's
a good
just so it was shifted to Labor Day.
Yeah.
So players would have the time to travel. So I'm assuming that persons within the PFJL or the JFF committee know the squad already, so they know that.
Definitely. Yeah, and they don't want to.
Them get a professional list.
Yeah. They don't want short change. They don't want short change.
The clubs,
the league,
right?
The clubs and the league. See, the professional players are not there.
And
not only that. Not only that. Me hear that one of the players them. You understand? The players that everybody is up and running all about, you know. Richard King changes agent. You understand? You know about that one there?
About time.
Yeah, I saw it. He signed to a new one.
Oh, so okay, all right. So me him change the agent to an next so no, some must happen. You understand? Some shuffle up and go on, you know. You understand? Him go to England, so some shuffle up and go on. The deck and shuffle.
Yeah, but
You understand?
you say he got there, he might go England. Do we know if these players have them UK thing? Them
Of
visa?
course, they must have them.
Well,
If they move the
heard
league.
somebody- I heard-
Hold on.
Hold on.
But Eddie, if they move the league already, that means that they know how much player going. They want to move the league if they don't.
Well, and Eddie,
We will
I
take
also
that.
heard that somebody also tell me that them there somewhere where they and them see a good amount of them at the location that deal with them papers.
Oh. Up at the
Yeah,
tower,
that's what I'm saying. But Eddie, but I'm saying if you're going to move the league, you understand? If you're going to move the league to start up, that means you know how much players going away. And
you have an idea.
Yeah, you have an
And you know
idea.
which club. You know which clubs too.
Yeah, you know which club. You understand? Or it's a Allen say about it's a what kind of propaganda this year?
16 of them. Wow.
That's
Wow.
crazy. That's
And that's
crazy.
about at 20,000, that's the one visa. 20,000.
16? 16 and nothing. We never get 16 players coming out from Europe to go to Jamaica. You know? Never, you know. Brother, that's enough, Rasta.
Well, me happy for the man them, you know. Trust me.
Me not a bad man them.
The bad man. Me happy for the man them.
Yeah, man. Me not a bad man them, but 16.
And what better way than to perform what they call it the Mecca of football like in England that's in the Tiga. Where the game was created.
I mean,
Can you imagine the eyes and the looks of the body right now?
Eddie, to be fair, all of it just speculate. All of it just speculate right now. Say this and this are gonna happen. So we not really 100%. Cause the player them could have just get them documents. So it's a just in case scenario. So me could do spread no false rumors right now.
Yeah, we don't know about the 16, but we know it's the players again. That's a fact.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, so let's not run with no numbers, you know, because we don't want to start no war. And then the years the JPL final go empty, because nobody no want to support them. Because we still want the people them support the JPL final.
Yeah, man, we definitely want them support. Yep.
The playoff. You know, water down the playoff. Because we need to see the players.
Yeah, we need to see what. Yeah, we need to see the top players, them, you know. We need to see the top players.
Nobody now watch
top players, them. Yep. We need to see the top players that are playing. We definitely have to watch the top players. So
a big opportunity though.
Yeah, it is.
Imagine that.
All right, one of the
agents are there and people are watching.
I hope they get the contract for go African. That's because of my play to African team. Eh?
Eddie, there's one issue with me with the Unity Cup though, right? I have one big issue with the Unity Cup. I don't know if I'm me alone see it, but
it doesn't make no sense in terms of progression.
No, man.
In terms of us qualifying and getting chemistry, don't make no sense.
No, man, that's why. One of my issue with the Unity Cup is that why are Trinidad we are play?
No, because they want. Hold on. They want.
No, we have a partnership going with. It come like we're there with Trinidad.
No, hold on.
Like we're there with Trinidad.
No, why is that? What is
Brother,
that?
we are no longer rivals. We are Trinidad.
Yeah, hold on, man. Hold on, with the best of them. With the best. Hold on, with the best of them. Hold on, with the best of them. They want to make sure that one of the best of them in the final. Why Reball to me I tell untruth? Reball, I'm not talking, you know. The youth them are go Disney World. Reball, why you say I'm me? Disney World.
A school trip, them are go find.
Reball, why is me? Me never that talk for the. Come on.
Disney they are UK. Me no know Disney they are UK now.
Reball.
Me know one they are Florida. No sir, one they are Florida.
All right, the football guru say consider the source. 16 players seems as usually fake narrative. You understand?
More. Watch out, it could have more.
Football guru, give us your football guru. Football guru, give us your thought on it. You understand? Give us your thought on
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Tell me how much what you think should be going away.
So Eddie, so my thing was that why we couldn't play Ghana and Nigeria in our first match.
No, because as what I say,
we don't need to play Trinidad.
None
at all. None at all.
As I say, in the final game, they want aside from the Caribbean and aside from Africa in the final game. You know, feed even out. That's what they want. They don't want 2 African final. Yeah, they don't want 2 African final, and they don't want 2 Caribbean final. Come on, man. So I think that's it.
You should get 2 African play and 2 Caribbean play, regardless.
Yeah, but they don't want 2 of them at the final game. They don't want it in the final game. You understand? Right. Your football guru said, I expect about 6 JPM players go to England.
So there's a team of football. And
the football guru take off 10.
And a 6 aside. And football guru, we are going to make up the rest of the team.
So, football guru. So, give us your opinion again. Give us your opinion again.
We are going
to fill up the squad.
Where the rest of players are come? Them they have vacation, you know. So, what we are going to get?
Football guru, give you something there. Give you where we're going to fill up the squad. You understand? Because me like football group, I have a problem with 6 players going up. I don't have a problem with 6 players going up. I do not have a problem.
You need that.
Yeah? I don't have a problem with 6. I like 6. You understand? Because they get 6. And most of them from over there, you can't get to fix up the team. And when they get to fix up the team,
depends on 6. You don't want 3 midfielders.
All right, hold on the team.
Right. So when they fix up, the team, when we are going to World Cup qualify, we can't just add in a little more. So I like the 6, guru. I like the 6.
Well, I know.
Hear this. Yeah, hold on. Shabbat. Hold on, man. Go and listen to football guru, you know. Football gurus are here, Pinnock, and some others are willing to play. That sounds good.
To play.
Pinnock stadium.
I won't say that because
I'm home stadium. So
no,
I like that football guru. I like that.
I was going to say that because when the announcement was made, Pinnock was one of the players who reposted it.
Reposted, Mr. That.
Yeah.
I think him and a few other players actually reposted it as well. So I don't think he would have reposted it if he didn't have any interest in actually participating.
Yeah, but definitely interest. No, let us see how Omega feel in the next 3-4 weeks. Let us see. But he might be interested.
I'm going to play. I won't see them. I'm going to play in front of family.
I understand them.
Yeah, and I play against him family and I'm country. I represent him country, but that sounds good. Yeah, man, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Just one. So if Pinnock guarantee, what are the next players? What are the other players?
The man said some of them, some others. Leave it at that.
What are the others?
Yeah, we
don't know. I try.
It's as long as football guru say in Pete said 6. 6 now.
Omari Hutchinson will come to, man. You know where yourself, man. Omari Hutchinson will come to.
Man. I don't want that surprise. I'm ready for that surprise.
Yeah. Give him on the heart attack. Yeah, get him on the heart attack, brother. Get him on the heart attack.
If him need to prepare for the championship. That him need to go prepare.
Well, Rasta, I don't know. Them say, Omar, hold on. But them say, hold on, Chavan. Them say, Omar have talent enough to stay up. They understand. So our next player forgot buy out him contract because he just signed a contract with InSwitch. You understand? So you must have somebody who can buy up. You understand? J. Russell, Ryan Sterling are forward. Yeah, Ryan Sterling in the stand and watch again.
Omari Hutchinson got in the Adidas Jamaica kit. I want to know, man. Just remember me to know that.
You understand?
Yeah, so it's going to be a good look. It's going to be a good look.
Rico in.
Oh, somebody.
Shaban.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I have to mute him because he might watch the thing. You understand? Yeah, I watch the thing. But anyway, people, it's going to be a good look. We're dying to see what's going on. You understand? So, 6
Warren is an opportunity, yes, but we don't know if we are going to utilize the opportunity.
Yeah, it's definitely. And with 6 JP 23, and with 6 JP, we can see some more players coming in and them getting ready. You know what I like? I like this because it will be get them prepared for that World Cup qualifying match. You understand? That will play right after that game, right in June. You understand? Right in June. Get them prepared. You understand? The coach now have to play everybody 90 minutes, you know. You can give them 45 minutes, change up the side because it's a friendly. I think you have much change as possible. You understand? And just change up the side. You understand? Change up the side. You understand? Sure the band get injured and then just go right in the World Cup game. All right. So football guru say, all right, him think more than yes, football guru. I believe this. I believe this football guru. Me take this. You understand? Most of the champions and League One try this what mine playing too. Yeah, I believe that too.
I think Leon Bale to play too. You know?
Boy, Rasta. Chaban, mute Chaban. It's still an echo. Yeah.
He might need to go up on the market. Because we don't know what
Hector, no football group. Hector, there are nation league in there. If not with the 1 or 2, you know, a conference in there, we don't have, I don't think Hector, no, I don't think Hector can come back right now still. Hector Mobala. But in there too far.
You hear me now?
Football guru. Yeah, man, we are here.
Better.
In there too far, football guru. I think Hector the too far. You understand? I think in there too far.
What we need to look for Hector?
Yeah, we don't need, Nation League. Yeah, team aggressive. Thank you. Yeah, Nation League. I think him the too far. We don't want to really see Hector.
I think Leon Bailey need for sure.
Yeah, I think Leon Bailey.
In future, he need to work on it. Which EL? Him not playing a game. He might lose his spot.
I think him,
probably lose his spot already.
I think him can show up, make him stay down on the bench. You understand? He not have to play, just sit down on the bench and be there. You can give him the last 5 minutes, the last 10 minutes. You understand? Support. You understand? Big up himself, shove on his back. So I think he should be there if the league is finished. You understand?
Who you talk to you got?
Leon Bailey. You understand?
Some playing time doing. I need some playing time.
All right. So for me, it's because what happened when we see happening in the past. You see if the first team players they want a little break after a season finish.
Yeah.
Me not have a problem if they want to take it for the Unity Cup.
No, well, I know. You know, I never have a problem with that. I want to keep them prepared and get the chemistry. So I would use some of them, put in, some of them, take out some of them, just try to get a little chemistry going on because, right after this is the World Cup qualifying. I would want to go in there.
Work the man when I play the week in week.
Yeah, week in week out. Definitely.
Can play.
Yeah, definitely. And then just want a little chemistry and the coach have an idea who to pick on the on the day coming. I wouldn't mind if Chuck they come. The big M I want to talk about. I wouldn't mind if he's there. I wouldn't mind if he's there. The big M.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I would say you might be surprises.
That's what I say. I don't. This is my surprise. I don't mind if the big M is there. You understand? I don't mind.
Mariapa?
We are talking about Maggie.
No, man, the bigger M, man. The bigger M. No, man, the bigger M, man. The bigger M.
I'm up to my time, man.
Maps. Oh.
No, man, the bigger M. Much bigger M, man. The bigger M. All right. The big M. So, who don't mind if he's there? You understand? He didn't get a touch at a team of what's going on. Just give him 5 minutes. You understand? 20 minutes and stuff. You understand?
You've gone back from Hector this now? Guru.
Why, Guru, you're still a Guru. I don't have a problem with Hector, you know. I don't have a problem with Hector, but he's gone too far down the pecking order for me, Guru. That is just my opinion.
And him not in the plan. So not where sense.
Yeah, he gone down. Guru, in the too far.
We can't build a team around Hector right now.
In the too far, man. In the too far. And if you not play League One, you understand what I say? Yeah. But he gone too far.
Yo. I'm telling you something here. So when you talk about my ball name, Hector.
Yeah.
Put some respect on him name.
Yeah, no, I'm a baller, know. I tell you, he's a good fellow. He's a good fellow. And I tell you, he's a very decent. But to me, he's just too far down the picking.
Yo, there's one player I'm not here now mentioned though. Brandon Cover.
All right, here, Mr. Adam. Mr. Adam running now. Mr. Adam said the big M is yes, man. You see?
We matter about our name, sir.
Nobody said that. Look, nobody said that.
Yeah, big up yourself, Mr. McGregor. Big up yourself.
Nobody said that.
Nobody said that. I would have played it. Where did they come from?
Big up yourself, Mr. McGregor. Big up yourself. Mr. Guru, I'm going to tell you, Hector is a good fellow. Very good fellow.
A good chap.
You understand? He's a good chap. Trust me. I have much respect for the baller. You understand? No, we're not dashing more, no. We just want him to come up some more. We want him to come up a little bit higher. You understand? We're not dashing more. We're not dashing more.
So Tiga.
We're not dashing more.
It's a for
you
me.
Understand? We're not dashing more.
Again, look at that. You see? We're going to brush over the youth name again.
Who that?
Brandon Cover. Nobody now mentioned.
No, man. We want him better, man. We want Brandon Cover Cobb, man. We want the cover. We want Pat Cover Cobb, man. We want Roof. We want Pat Cover.
He's been playing right back. Where do you think we can utilize him?
Well, I know. Well, I know. Eddie, I watch a game today again. And I watch Coventry play. I guess who play centre back for Coventry?
No Latin, man.
But Tenerasta. Trouble there. The
great Lat.
Lats are playing center. Boy, Rasta. The coach need to watch that.
Yeah, you see.
And support him in a makeshift position.
People hit the like button. People subscribe, hit the like
button.
button.
People, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, people.
Look at us, Rav. It's a Jairus answer on a question about the big M. But I don't want to now put up the big M.
Asula.
Boy, Rasta Jairus. You see you? You see you, Jairus? You see you, Jairus? Maybe me not the 6. Football guru. Give you a response, though. Is this man not the 6?
God save the queen, our king.
Yo, alright, I'm not gonna lie. I wish the coach would have played the players in their preferred position. Because I do believe that Latibody at centre back.
Yeah.
I think he would make our defense a lot stronger.
Yeah, but I think not three at the back though, not to that.
Yeah, three at the back, because we need a 3 in the back. I think the 3 in the back is good enough for us.
Ribala, me not talk loud now, Ribala. Me not talk loud.
We might be a little bit too defensive with that one there.
Ribala, me not talk loud.
What are the 3
That's
in
my
the
only
back?
thing with the 3 at the back, yeah.
No man, we don't think
like we were under algorithms.
Because remember, alright. It's when we hear about when you hear talk about. Alright,
remember we don't have the wing back. We don't have them attacking wing back there to play.
No man, boy, of course. My boy can attack properly, man. Lembikisa.
We don't have that. No,
Lembikisa can attack.
Him not have that. Him not sure.
Dexter has not been.
Football guru, football. We have a debate about that. Football guru, I would definitely have a nice debate with that when they're talking about King is better than Lat. No, we're gonna have a debate about that, guru. We're gonna have a debate about that one day. You understand?
Alright, the argument here again. I like them argument here, you know. But player better than which, you know.
Yeah, but Latin make a mistake for Jamaica playing at centre back.
You understand? We're gonna have an argument.
Just a set.
We're gonna have an argument, guru. We're gonna have an argument. Definitely. We're gonna have a strong debate about that one. Strong debate. But that's what.
World War III, this in China and US are already a war. Please, nobody come
stop. Guru. Say this.
I will have pin up and low in
it. Say this. If King, I don't know if him get no travel paper, but if King is selected to go to
meet the King, man. King I gonna meet the King. I will that.
If he's selected to go to the Unity Cup, I would I would love the coach right to start, and I would love to see him in action against his strong opponent. He may play good against Trinidad.
I would like to see the Cavaliers centre back.
I know we'll have a good game, but when they reach a final game, against one of these African side, I would love to see him play. Honestly. Because his African side is much more stronger than these.
It's not a FIFA window technically, you know.
No,
not
for African team. Yes, Eddie.
The Africans already confirmed that they're going to have their strongest
team. You know why? Yes, because they are preparing. Yes, they are preparing for their World Cup qualifying. They're prepared for their World Cup
Them take it
qualifiers.
serious. That's how we should have taken the games. Serious.
Well, that's
We're not
a
taking
different
serious.
argument. That's
No,
a different
alright,
argument.
We are trying to sell players.
That's a different thing, you know.
Qualifiers.
Eddie,
This is the truth. We are trying to sell
Eddie,
players.
there's two things.
That's what I'm
There's
trying
two
to do.
things. It's not only just the JFF as well. That's why I said the players them. Based off that's you remember I mentioned say based off in the past when a player might say you want to take a rest before the Gold Cup. Because that's why I said that, you know. So I'm not necessarily saying that it is a JFF.
More hungry. Our players need to be more hungry.
Yeah, that's what I say with the Africans them now. The players themselves get up and say, you know, FIFA win the or not. We not gonna have no much other match to play, so me want to play that match from my country.
Definitely.
And them side are not frightened for World Cup.
No, hold on.
We are trying to go on World Cup and we can't even play again.
Eddie, me go say this. It's when they come on to the African team and their country, they have a whole of pride. Because even when EPL are gone and African nation are gone, African nation, they might live. They might go. They can't play with them. They might go play them African nation. And they might let them big club where they might get them big salary. Anyway,
and this game, look, you know, and this game is actually in England as well. So I like to them have to travel go all the way to Africa.
Right. You understand?
So it's easier for them to reach because some will be coming from France. Some will be coming. Most of them are already in England.
Or close by in Europe.
All right,
Exactly.
so Guru say him here that the African coaches say they are going to bring bench players. They will not bring bench players too.
It have to be a mixture.
It have to be a mixture. It have to be a mixture, Guru. Because we are bring bench players too. 6 of them are come from the JPL. So
6? Yeah, I think of 6 though.
Anyway, the point is we have to make that final.
Yeah, we have to make the final.
We've been beating Trinidad. We need to beat Trinidad again.
Yeah, we need to beat Trinidad. Yeah,
Remember,
we need to beat Trinidad. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, remember say last match we never beat Trinidad.
We struggle to get the draw. So can these 16 players do it on a cold night in London?
I mean, at least it not go cool. At least it not.
That's it boil long to.
Reball say Nigeria is the worst federation in the world. Yeah, we know it's a federation you want to spell Reballer, but it's a good team. Over the years, Nigeria, the Super Eagles, a good team, them man. Good team. It's a good team. You understand? Strong team. You understand? Very strong team. Good team. So I wish a strong team. As I say, who want a strong team. Yeah, who want a strong. No, what a strong team. So it's that easy transition to play the.
I want to document me not the UK visa, and the type of document.
Oh yeah, document. Yeah.
Document to play the game.
Yeah. Guru said, Guru is very active, you know. Guru said, Trinidad won't be this strong either.
So why sense we play the game then?
Yeah, Guru. If none of the team them not strong.
Whose idea was it?
If none of the team them are strong, why we play the game? But then Steve McLaren have him camp at England.
No, me tell you already. We want to sell players and we want to make it for money. That's the point of this tournament.
Joke thing, because nobody does strong.
And we're not going to prepare for now World Cup qualifiers. We are going to sell players and try and make money.
Okay. So I say the tournament there is a trial then.
You know, in a sense. Because even now, put out your first team or close to your first team. You know, make no sense.
Yeah, definitely.
That game I couldn't play last month.
Yeah.
So
well, again, one thing we don't say it already, you know, we are Trinidad are no longer rivals.
We're best
friend. Yeah, man, we're best friend at this point, man.
Trinidad not this again.
Brother, I'm sick and tired of that. And just imagine if we did draw them in the Gold Cup. Jesus Christ.
No, it wouldn't happen. They would have to call it. That I think there was a rule that we could have played them before the Gold Cup and stuff like that if we draw them.
So they could have get 80. We could have drafted 80.
Yeah,
I want to know who organized. Who organized the competition?
I think if we draw that Gold Cup, they would have to cancel
the.
Yeah, I think they would have to cancel it. with the draw. If we draw for them.
Right. Honestly, I don't see why we are playing Trinidad so much time. I'm sick and tired of Trinidad. I'm honestly sick and tired of Trinidad. I'd rather play Morocco and get 6. I'd rather play Catalonia and get 6 again. Sorry.
Yeah, you know what would have been great if England was in this tournament. That got me announced earlier.
That was never.
I know that was the fake news. No, that was the fake news. But
football group, me like this.
The best game possible.
Yeah, football group. I like this text. You understand? Football group say it's just a friendly. Don't put too much into it. Jamaica, Trinidad, and Africa just want to play in front of the diaspora. That is, I like that.
Yeah, them get an opportunity for them.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. Big up Germany in the building. Germany, big up yourself. You understand? I like that football group. I like that. You understand? I like that.
It's a game for the fans in the diaspora, not us.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? But we don't know.
But as for me, in my opinion, I think they should just use this to build chemistry in the team to play the World Cup qualification, and then
there cannot be no chemistry, Tiga, because they might have 11 players that now are starting at the World Cup qualifier game.
That's why we shall have more.
You can have apple and orange to try and make chemistry.
But that is true.
The two teams are different, and the coach now getting nothing out of the game. Him now getting nothing at all out of the game.
That is true.
You understand? Unless him have 1 and 2 of the regulars, him now what am I gonna achieve really? What can he achieve by playing two?
Picking out 2 or 3 man for the picking out 2 or 3 man for the final squad for the World Cup qualification. Understand? Maybe we need a forward.
I don't think there's no player that will come now. Our local base.
You think our forward are gonna make hold on? Well, you think our forward are gonna make the list? Bowser, you think he will make the trip?
No, sir.
You think he'll make the trip?
England, who knows? Probably these players want to go to England to play.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe both want a contract in England.
Remember that Bowser's league will not be done at that time. Mexican league will be running at that time.
Yeah, we know.
And it's not a FIFA window. So
but some the leagues that are actually finished, although they are very few.
The leagues that are finished that are different. But Bowser, MLS players, I doubt it because their leagues will be active.
Yeah, MLS is one. Yeah, that is true.
MLS, Mexican League, Central American, those leagues are not up. We might not see them play in the Unity Cup because their leagues are still active.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Football groups, I remember say we used the same thing before the last Gold Cup.
We had more players that were closer to the team. I remember John Russell playing in that thing as well. Players that were closer to the first team, so it makes sense.
Right.
That they make more sense. You see, it's Sunday. So Shaban,
so Shaban, you hear that? It's come.
Bowser in.
And that is coming from the guru himself. The guru.
The club never qualified for the player. So
last
game is Sunday.
Oh, good.
Sunday is his last game. So it would be available potentially for the game.
Bless up, Simon.
Bless up yourself, Simon.
My brother.
Simon, we don't know Simon to the listener. We don't know Simon.
Yo, hear me.
Simon, you want to jump on and give us a sneak preview?
We must say Bowser would be available.
Hey, and leave my friend alone. Don't ask my friend no question at all.
No. Shaman, that's my friend. That is my friend. So no matter the foolishness.
Bowser would be available.
All right, so that is good. I like that. I like that.
I think players like that would want to play in England. That's what we need to look.
Also, you see that the league finished in the league finished April 20th. That is 2 days. That is Sunday coming. You understand? Champion finish May 3rd. Some of the team battle for the player like Coventry. Yeah. So you know, so Latin are gonna do Coventry is up there. West Brom is up there too. You understand? And the next team is there. There's a next team there. Battling for
16. You look like 16 JPL players.
You understand? So and then with the league one, we know some of the players. We know that Charlton is definitely in the playoff position. Charlton is definitely in the playoff position. Understand? Charlton is definitely in the playoff.
But Kyle Dixon.
Kyle Dixon out. Maybe Kyle Dixon is out. Maybe Palmer is out. You understand? So
When I say out, what do you mean out?
Because them team in the player position.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, the team in the player position.
But there's hope, people. There's hope that we get some regulars. Hull City can get to play.
I mean, there's really one player who I want to see really in this squad for the Unity Cup. Is really just one. I want to see Brandon Cover in the team. Honestly.
That he'll be back from the loan. But when the Petersborough or something like that.
I want to see Brandon Cover. If there's nobody
yes,
else,
definitely. Yeah, definitely. I know that Isaac is definitely not going to back. Yeah.
They would have had 3 weeks.
Yeah, rest. Yeah. Break.
They would have to go into camp. They would go into camp days before though.
So definitely we're gonna have we have a nice little settings. We have a nice little setting going up there.
It potentially it
can good.
All right.
It look good. Yeah, potentially look good. Ready for the World Cup. My thing is the World Cup. I don't business with nothing in them. I just want the team to set for the World Cup qualification. And them said that the FIFA window is
it's
June.
not a FIFA window in a May.
Right.
Yeah. So players that would not be obligated to show. They would just have to want to play.
Yeah, they would have want to play. So Mono one if them want to play.
You can't force them, yeah. So people if you ball them turn down the thing in you understand?
They can't force a player to play.
Yeah, can't play.
You can't force. So you can't say, why you turn down this and you know what I mean by force. I mean force as in that way. Yeah.
You mean the club is not obligated to release the players then?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, even when the games are finished, I was hearing something.
Even when
the league is finished, I think the club still have to release the players or something like that.
Yeah, the club still have the players then technically.
Yeah, technically. So
So if the club want to play a friendly down at Egypt, they have to come. Basically.
But let's hopefully we can get some of these players in playing together. Wouldn't mind if we get too forward, somebody will score some goal and score a bag of goal. Having that sharpness going into the World Cup qualification. You understand? That's what we want. So, and I was looking at the area. I think it was yesterday. Yesterday I was looking at the 50-man squad that was picked for the 2023 season for the Gold Cup. And I see some name that really blow my mind away. I saw Ian Frey in it.
You mean last year, 2020?
Yeah, I see Ian Frey in it.
Yeah, he was in it.
Yeah,
remember that Ian Frey was selected for a squad, but it was he had picked up an injury.
Yes, that's what somebody was telling me. Tell me, I said, what? Yeah. And so see a next big player in it again. There was a next big player that I have not played for Jamaica. Let me tell you who he is. Because I saw him in the 2-1 in the 51. I have that play for Jamaica, and I'm saying, what?
Marlon, big up yourself. Huh?
I'm like, what?
Who is that?
I'm going to tell you right now. It was crazy to see him in the team. Marlon, big up yourself, Marlon.
And right now, things kind of more sticking out for Ian Frey with MLS duties and all of that stuff.
No man, I think Ian, but
Ian
has made it. No, but Ian has made it clear that he's not focused on international football for now. He wants to focus on club
when you stack a rise, you said them something there in the shop. When you stack a rise,
I can't run him either because he has gone through a lot of career-ending injuries.
Exactly.
And Miami has stuck by him.
Right.
We can understand if he wants to.
Either want to secure another contract or look to go elsewhere. One of the two. He might try to secure in future. Because there might not be a lot of clubs that are willing to take on Ian Frey based off his injury history. So that that's the next thing. You have to really work to build up that. It's a phrase going to the World Cup. That is the man.
Oh, Club World Cup. Oh, Club World Cup. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the Club World Cup with Mike. I remember saying Inter Miami is at the Club World
That
Cup.
too. So definitely Gold Cup would be out because them play at the same time.
No, but I say, yeah, I wouldn't expect Ian Frey to be a part of the Jamaica squad based off when at the press conference, from the mix zone when Inter Miami came here, I think he made it clear that he doesn't have international football nowhere near his mind right now. So I wouldn't have expected him to be there, to be honest.
Yeah. But he would be leaning towards Jamaica more, I would imagine.
Can hope.
Yeah. So what's the deal with him? He was born in Jamaica, right?
I think his dad is a Jamaican. I know his sister plays for Jamaica.
Yeah. And him same having passport.
I would think so, because I said I think he did receive a call up one time. So
yeah,
I think he.
So he was born in Florida, so that makes him eligible to represent US.
Yeah, he can represent US. Yeah, he has No, he said it to me. He said that he's a dual national, so he does have his passport.
Yeah, him say him have him in passport in our interview. So Tiga the car find the mystery player yet.
Well, on man, me put the squad, me put the squad, me find it, man, me find it, me look his name. I thought he when they. Where they, man? West Hardlin, Ricardo, no. Luke Bradley Morgan from Stoke City.
Yeah, but remember say he played.
He played.
I think injury. He played for the U20, last time.
Yeah, so he was in the team.
Yeah, he had picked up an injury when he went back to Stoke, and I think it was big. I think it was a major injury as well. But I haven't really heard much about him since.
He was in the team. I'm like, what? All right, so big up. Press in the building. Press up. Big up yourself.
Yeah, dude. Tiga Trevon.
Yeah,
big up yourself. All right, so I got it from the guru. Hold on. The guru said Luke Bradley Morgan is injured until the end of the season. So he's injured. All right, so definitely. All right, so what's your take? We're talking about the team selection for the unity.
And before we continue, we still need to discuss the genres of people.
That's the final thing. We have about 30 more minutes. We're going to talk about the genres thing. So what your take about the Unity Cup team? How you think? What's your opinion? They think they should approach it. I think it's How you think they should approach it?
I mean, recently, the kind of something feel like is a waste of time to an extent.
Right.
I know them say them are gonna look upon like fringe players. You know, I think it would only benefit us unless we're going to see players that can actually aid the team to an extent.
Right.
Right. If it's more like fringe players who know say now go get into the first team, then it don't really make no sense, because they can watch these players at their respective clubs and already know say they're not fit for purpose, right?
Yeah.
But if it's more so to look at certain players close up and then have a bit more in-depth like assessment or analysis of them, then I think it would benefit us in that sense. There's only one player I kind of want to see. I don't know if it's possible. And it's Tyrese Campbell from Sheffield United. But they try watching today, but I watched the game and the coach took him off after like second half, Yeah, so I have to go watch back a replay game with him to kind of see the type of player that he is. But that's the player that I would like to see, like if him can feature in the Unity Cup,
Which plays that, sir? I played out a while ago, person.
Tyrese Campbell.
Tyrese Campbell. Oh, from Sheffield. He played today.
That could be a big
He played today. He come up in the 50-something minutes. He played today.
But he catch him late in the first half, and then by the time the second half start, a couple minutes after the coach sub him.
Yeah. He played today.
So how was he looking? How was he looking in the first?
No, listen. Let me tell you.
Me personally, I couldn't get for assist him. I just see him get 1 and 2 touch off fiber, and then the coach take him off. So I forgot watch a replay game with him to kind of see the full player.
All right, let me say. I see some YouTuber put up his name and stuff like that. And then it's from the start. You see them put up his name and start trying to watch who is this player. The man not getting a run, Rasta.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're not getting a run?
The man did up on the bench. I think the match. I think a 3 match since the missing and start publishing. He did up on the bench. He never get in a game. and then him start make some sad substitution, like the man them salt him up, Rasta.
Man, no,
Man them
me
salt
no
him
know.
up. The
Me
man
no
them salt him up, man. Them salt him up.
Because
Them-
we have this game when play for watch
Yeah,
against
yo, the
play-
press on them salt, the man them salt,
No, watch
the
out, watch
man
out.
here,
Miss-
too, you heard
No,
it.
you
Them
see now
salt up the
Paramount,
man.
so them have this them did play a game in March 28th where them play Coventry and him score, so more watch that the game there, you know. But me
Yeah.
don't know him. Me never know him bench in the last couple games them. Because I'm surprised when he come off at the 63rd minute, you know, come and say, yo, come for watch him on today, and the coach I take him off. But him did look tired, to be honest, still. So, and then you know Sheffield are battle for promotion today. I think Premier League.
You
and then
can
I
you
think
can go and follow
Yeah.
him on White Scout.
Yeah, man, them man,
no,
them
no,
man.
me not follow no
Sheffield-
man.
You
Yeah,
can
man,
go on
Sheffield
White
about-
Scout and follow him.
No,
Yeah,
but
man.
I think he's a good player still, based on the highlights. So
Yeah,
if we can
yeah,
get to
I
see
think
him-
he's a good player. He score out for goal and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I say yeah. But since
The
the man
game
they call up
comes
the name, for the man they call up the name, the man not score no goal again. No goal again, the man that score.
If we can get to see him that the unit took up, I think would have be happy for that, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, about the coach in terms of the decision of the unit take up, you know, we just have to support them at the end of the day. You
But
know?
the thing about it, we're not gonna see a player like him in the Unity Cup because
Yeah.
his team is up into promotion. You understand?
Yeah,
the
but
only
into
way we
promotion.
can see him is his team, Sheffield, is 2 points away from the automatically promotion.
Yeah,
And they have
first place.
3 game lead. So if
And them have Burnley
if
come
them-
up to, you know. Them
Yeah.
play Burnley Tuesday.
yeah, so if them can win those games, you understand, I'm hopeful that Leeds, you understand, no win, even lose one at the game, them, I think they will get the automatic promotion and then maybe we can see.
There's a lot of ifs and maybe.
But then again, me not even know if him having passport or them type of thing there, you know. So, you know, if him have it, then would I be glad to see. I would be happy to see him in the Gold Cup because
But
I
this
feel
is
like
not a
he
game
could
that,
also be a
that
good
we need.
addition.
We need players to have them passport.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
game, players because it's an unofficial friendly. So
Yeah,
players
Marlon,
and
yeah,
players
Marlon
that
say.
do have visa.
Big up
that do
yourself,
have passport.
Marlon. Big up yourself, Marlon. Marlon say, all the person that did video about Campbell have never watched him play a full game. That me I talk about. And then salt up the man roster. Salt up the man. I call the man name and the man goal thing. Dry up. The man goal dry up and all these things. So yeah, them salt up the body. Them salt up Mr. Campbell. Anyway, so that's there. All right, so we're over an hour in the show. And we're gonna be back at it tomorrow. Invite Pretza and Shavan to join us tomorrow, and we're gonna go
Smash the
right
like
into
Smash
smash the like button. We're gonna go into the final topic. You understand? We
Big
hear
bad John Russell.
Big Bad John Russell. Big Bad John Russell. Travis Pretza, you come to class late, you know, you get the tension. The tension at Easter, Good Friday, you come to school late, you get the tension. All right. So, Eddie, what's your thought on the John Russell case? I saw it all over the place. Some YouTubers carrying it.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know. So give us your thought. Give us your take on the John Russell situation.
I have a lot of things to talk about because one, I don't know where this article come from. Out of the blue.
Right.
Out of what?
What are the Blues? Yeah.
Where it come from? Look from
Yeah.
when we play the game.
Look from where? Yeah. I said the same
We
thing. Go ahead.
expect it to come out that same week there.
Mm-hmm.
Where was that all this time? So
Is that trouble? Is that trouble? Is that trouble?
troublemaking something?
Yeah, troublemaking. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or a vendetta because we're asked to come out like that. All
Yeah.
of a sudden.
See,
John
yeah.
Russell turned down Jamaica call up.
Yeah, football guru, I say.
You see,
Yo.
Russell shouldn't get called up again.
Yeah,
You see it.
yeah. You understand?
You see it.
You understand?
You see what I talk about people.
You see what I talk about, guru?
But
see-
my understanding is that yes, the JFF never called him up initially. He was called up afterwards, right? And I figured that the club spoke to the JFF and said, "Look here, we need him the X and X game."
Yeah,
And all that happened.
definitely.
Him say, "All right, me play the game, then I stay and play the game." I don't think JFF contact him and him said, "No,
Right.
we not play." That was never the case. According to my sources, he wanted to come and play. The club asked him to stay, and him stay and play.
Definitely. And
But
we
that's
see,
totally different from a man say, "Yo, me not
No.
forward."
and
we
we
never
see a
beat
lot
them,
of
we not
players.
forward.
We see a lot of players in recent time turn down calls. So they're going to work on them game, they're going to do this. Bowser did it
Yeah.
that one time already. You understand?
personal
And a lot of
reason.
people, their personal reasons.
Luo did it in the last window, missing in the first game.
You understand? A lot of people do it. A lot of people do it and stuff like that. So
And you know, me always I be one and play. They will call out them something here. But I don't think this time around it was warranted. Me always quick to look to say if a player so-called committed, or if him turn down something or whatever. But I don't see it happening in this situation.
Yo, Eddie.
Yeah.
People, Jamaicans, may realize, you see, when a player turn down a call, depending on where the person was born, the person is either a sellout or the person just want a break.
Yeah.
I realize if the person is coming from overseas, the person was born outside of Jamaica, the person is a sellout and them not committed. If it was born,
They break up.
You break it up.
All right there. Preston, you're
Preston, go on. Preston, give us your take. I'm just making the rounds. Go ahead.
You know, with John Russell, you know, I really buy the notion or buy into it that, you know, the player is slow. In the sense that, okay, he is slow, but you have so many midfielders in the world that, you know, they're not the fastest. They don't have they don't have pace compared to other players, right? But I don't think we also have the luxury of turning down players who are actually performing at a good level, like a EFL League One. I don't think we have that type of luxury. So I feel as if him deserve a call up for the Gold Cup. You know, they made it.
Right.
In the last window, we did understand him never initially get called up, and then when them kind of draw for him club kind of asks that him remain, you know, because then they have some crucial games that come up, right? So I think due to the fact that the players performing, which, you know, remember last year when Steve McLaren said him need to start get some game time, him go back to him club, him start play, start perform. And ever since he has been a good player for Barnsley, recently him scored 2 goals. So how can we look at a player and say a player that is performing, scoring goals, should not be called up for the national team? You know, we don't have them type of luxury. And I like to say we have 5 other midfield players who are performing exceptionally.
Do the same thing, right?
Yeah, better than him. You know, we don't have that. So we have to call him up for the next window, which would be the Gold Cup window more than likely.
Now my next window, World Cup qualifying.
Yeah, World Cup qualifiers.
World Cup qualifiers.
World Cup,
so yeah. I would think Barnsley, I think they're not gonna make the playoff. I would think they're not gonna make the playoff.
No.
I think they would have I think they should call him up now. You understand? We see what him have before them can move forward to drop it in. So he's one of the players, in my opinion, that they should call and look at. You understand?
But let me say this, T-God. You know, I see people argue about the call-up thing where players decline call-ups. You know, but I think as Jamaicans, we're probably a bit too sensitive when players decline call-ups because they have so many top players across the globe who decline call-up for various reasons, you know. And, you know, people, sometimes them will have a problem with it, but we kind of feel like we're a bit too extreme. You know, Mbappe turned down call-up before. The French people didn't have a problem, but, you know.
No, but you see, we'll come on.
I think when we look at the something, if you look at England, because we're so connected to England. You see, when England put out them squad, you don't see players pulling out for no reason. Apart from them have to carry an injury. They have to carry a known injury. And I like to say, him just come out and say, oh, me injured. A known injury. That's the only time you see players being replaced in the squad. When we name a squad, players as a replace, players as a drop, and players as a add. So there's something missing in how we select our teams. And last week we spoke about the selection process. You understand? So I think that's why it has always be a topic. Yeah. And it seems to happen every window players pulling out for various reasons. Why?
If you go through the previous window, them right, Russell.
The guru said Ben White pull out of the 22 England's 22 World Cup squad due to personal reasons.
Ben White.
Some serious something. Yeah,
Russell and Anderson never come, right? For whatever reason that was. I don't remember anybody else turning down a call up or probably not coming in that window.
No, man.
The previous window.
Damon Lowe, Mr.
Damon Lowe, personal reasons, right?
Right.
You know, a couple times Sissaka get called up to England and him did have a look knock, and then when he reach at the camp, him leave. You know,
injury.
With our players, when I really see a player come and then him train and then him say, you know what, kind of struggle with a little knock. I'm going to leave the camp and call up somebody else. We never really see that. Normally, we see the 23-man squad get selected and then we expect, all right, this is the 23-man squad, but then you hear a player probably missing for whatever reason it is. You know, I know say Bobby never come because remember him they play the United game and then him get a little niggle. And then Steve did say something about his wife and then he did later come out say him have a little knock or something.
Injury and So yes, Ben White, I think his thing is a serious thing. I don't want to get into that, but it's a serious thing with him, make it. Because up to today, he don't really want to play, but you know, we don't know what happened. but team thing serious.
Yeah.
So that's the case with Ben White.
Definitely. All right. So big up the man them in the chat. Presser, Travis first, pick up yourself. Warren Webster, big up yourself. Laban, big up yourself.
What was the reason for the pullout? I'm not saying that players don't pull out, but I'm saying they're pull out for known reasons, like known injuries.
Laban, team aggressive, big up yourself. Football crew again.
You're not hearing personal reasons for when English ball them pull out. You're never going to hear personal.
Yeah, man, big up, big up, big up, big up. Yeah, so I just think say we not have to come up so hard as the person say we don't have that luxury. You understand? Because we need to fix the side real good to get some stable players in the team, players who are click. So I don't think we don't have that luxury right now. I don't think we have that luxury right now.
All if me turn on the call.
You understand? As long as these players,
yes, farm.
Yeah, based on farm. Yeah, based on farm. Yeah, based on farm. You understand? If we get all of these players and yeah, because show them look. Then we will see how them look and stuff. That's all. Look, see how them look. Definitely.
Yeah, we not
let's not rush.
Talented pool.
Yeah, we not have that talented pool.
We not gonna call back the ball because this and that.
Even explain what I want to say as well for the future. Hopefully, he can sort out him documents his mother still, you know. But I know say a lot of people they used to have a debate.
Yeah, but a lot of people are called for the mother still, you know. A lot of people out there.
Well, let's say more people are called for him now, you know. And I think that's also a player way. We have the luxury to say.
Pull up the article. You have the article with your figure.
Which one?
Saturday Press. With John Russell.
No, I never have the article. No, I don't have the article.
Me just have a screenshot. Go ahead, Presser.
Yeah, man, I say even Mother still, when him sort out him documents answer, right? You know, he's also a player where we don't have the luxury. He's performing at his team, you know, right? He have a couple goals well and assists, right? So he's also a player where we can look at a player like that and say, oh, you know, we have to call him up because we don't have the luxury. Again, you don't have much players or many players out there performing to an extent where you can say, okay, pick, choose, and refuse. You know, we don't have that, you know. So when you and in football, Eddie and T-God, we all know say better performing players more suit a team compared to players who are not actually performing. You know, that's factual. If you go pick a team, you pick players where they are performing.
To find players that are unformed. We go through a lot of windows and we don't have a set of players who knows that yes, this player unformed. Bring up Marlon there, sir.
I'm gonna bring up the comment. I bring up the comment. All right, Eddie, I've spoken to John and he's fully committed to the program. I was to that part there who say he shouldn't be called up. They have no idea what happened. All right, so that's good. So Marlon
and people, Marlon is a man that in the know.
In the know, yes. Marlon is in the know. Very much in the know. Him not make up nothing. You understand? And he's very much in the know. So he said the player is fully committed. Hopefully we can see the players, see to the player in the Unity Cup and then see what he has so he can move on to the World Cup qualification. You understand? Which is a big test for us. And that's what I really fear there. You understand? I really fear that the World Cup. They're really business about the World Cup. Because we'll go through the next round for the World Cup.
All right, right now, Steve McLaren, we said we're actually to do a video. I said, Steve McLaren, I look forward to the World Cup.
No.
Win the World Cup.
I look forward to the World Cup.
I'm
not looking for Me, I look for them 2 matches we have come up.
Yes, if we can win those 2 games comfortably.
Yeah, comfortable. And look good. Then we can focus, right? Then we can focus.
Mess up, I mean, focus. No know why people. We need to get 2 good results in them 2 games. Because based on those 2 games, we know how we are going to actually perform in the World Cup. So if we don't play well, we can expect the same going in the World Cup.
All right, Football Guru said, I'm glad you all brought up Mother Cell. I checked yesterday and players like Campbell, Flemings, and Cephas have a better goal per minute record than him. 10 goals with 5 being penalties is not big. All right, so the Guru has spoken.
Well, Cephas already in the team already. So you want
Cephas not the team. We don't know if they're going to drop back Flemmer. Guru, you think they're going to drop Flemmer back in the team?
Guru, you have to talk to Marion Garden with that Flemmer thing.
Yeah. Guru, you have to talk to, you know.
He would have to recommend that player.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course.
that's not, yeah.
Me not think,
Yeah, we
me
got
not
that.
think Steve McLaren I go watch that
Bro,
league there.
yeah,
What
mention some name.
Over
Chaman,
the Middle East.
all the player.
Me
We
think
not
him
get
I go watch
nothing.
Belmont. God no.
Yeah, that player.
People the coach can't watch every league, you know.
Yeah.
That him cannot watch every league. I mean, no player people out there think that the coach supposed to watch Plymouth play, him supposed to watch Trevant. Him can't watch every league.
What do you mean,
Just
Eddie?
to- You understand?
Eddie, man, so what you mean?
He's not a full-time job, man. You think
I mean, you can't watch every league.
him can't watch every league. Think about it. He's not gonna look at every player. Him have to narrow down
course.
him things. So if he's looking at 30 players, no problem.
Eddie, you have 7 days in the week, you know.
Man,
You
come
can't
on,
watch
man.
one. You can't watch one.
Remember
every
saying
day.
that, and I like saying,
Don't get me wrong, you know. I think he should be watching more games. What I'm saying,
Eddie,
I
him
don't
not,
think
he
he
can't
watch
watch
every
him live. But Eddie, him can't watch one game. Him can't watch one game every day or 2 games every day.
league. You must make sure you have some ultra Sky Sports package.
No, but I
Some of them
mean, of
league,
course.
am I going to them game there?
oh, you mean like every game, like as in games on a televised, you can't watch them type of thing.
Okay,
like-
so you're talking about.
Exactly, that's the next thing.
Oh, no, you're
You can't get to
being.
watch.
Oh, now you're talking.
Like Rabbit,
Somebody,
you can't watch
Rabbit
Rabbit.
League.
Can you
Yeah,
watch
Rabbit
Rabbit?
League. Yeah, Rabbit League now, well done. Rabbit
Yeah,
League now
so you
on
go expect
TV.
him.
Or am I going to say that? You only can't get the
And
result
ne-
as the same
A
score.
football game, if you watch a football game, you have to spend 2 hours enough.
No,
So
I'm
you
just
want 2
saying,
hours
like,
in a
Rabbit game, the televised, you're not going to see Rabbit game.
Exactly.
But like the other game, like the championship games and all them game there, you understand? Him can watch them. The JPL game them. Maran can set up clips. You understand? And him see what's going on. Definitely. So
What do you think about Gold Cup? Him know him best squad.
when you talk about Gold Cup, you say yeah, next one I talk about Gold Cup. We have
No,
World
not
Cup
Gold Cup.
qualification.
World Cup.
We have World Cup qualification next.
All right,
World
you
Cup
see,
qualification next and the World Cup.
but you wouldn't say that the World Cup qualifying squad would have been the same as the Gold Cup squad, basically.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, because you can't go bring a weak team in the qualifiers. You have to bring the strongest.
R&R, T got answer.
We
Which
expect
answer
that,
that R&R?
we know
R&R,
we
which
play
question
first.
that?
Based on the
which
opponent,
question?
I think we are go, that's the next argument.
You see,
Yeah.
Of course, can't say most of the players. Come on, man. The man have a family, you know, and wife and anything there, you know. I want the Issa Allen, man. The man not don't watch so much game. Come on, man. He not don't watch so much game.
But I'm
He
disagree.
might work
Still.
with him list. He might work
If
with
they-
him list of players.
You have the average Joe or watch football where we watch enough game, and the man a coach.
Oh, so football guru say after the World Cup we know best squad. I think so too. But we just want to get a decent side to play the World Cup. We don't really want to talk about the Gold Cup. You understand? We want to talk about the World Cup because the World Cup qualification is like people forgetting that the World Cup qualification is coming before the Gold Cup. You understand? We already qualified for the Gold Cup. So the Gold Cup is not a problem. I don't business. I'm more interested in the World Cup because we want to top the group, forget some a slightly
We don't
good
want to
team.
feel that style. We don't want to feel that
Yeah,
style.
slightly good team. Slight good team.
Issa,
That's
you
what you're
ask
talking about.
Issa, you ask a man to do more than he what? 8 hours a day? If
You
the man
got to
was
read
strong and
what
watch
you're
so much
seeing
game.
and what you think is there. What you talking about, Itza? But anyway,
We need to see his contract, but I don't think him contract mean the man that still gonna watch football every day. Me not think that the man contract.
all right. So football's guru say we are going to have a strong squad to take care of. Yeah, we know that, but who is the strong squad? We don't want a strong squad when they play together, guru. That is my problem. We don't want a strong squad that's not been playing together. We want a strong that is playing together and have that chemistry. That's what we want.
No, man,
We don't want a strong squad on paper and not a strong squad on the field. That is my problem. That's what I'm worried about. That is just my only fear.
Bring up that from.
I don't like so we're gonna make wholesale changes
All right,
come
so
the
you're Guru said we have to ensure we are ahead of Honduras in the FIFA rankings and the CONCACAF ranking index. That way, we are seeded highly for the third round of the World Cup qualification in September and November. You hear that? So you want up there. That's not a problem. We want up there.
Oh, so you're saying we have to perform in the Gold Cup to keep up the ranking. When will this seeding be taken place? Before the Gold Cup? That's the next thing.
At the time, so when the seeding will be taken. So Simon, even if we come second, Simon, if we come second in the thing, that kind of ease my worries, you know. If we come second in the thing, Simon, and we're seeded above Honduras, you understand? That means we're better.
Avoid Costa Rica and Panama.
Yeah, well, I know that. Yeah, this me know. I know this because staying ahead of Honduras meaning that we avoid. Yeah, that we know. That's what we know. So that we know. I know that.
Oh, CONCACAF to announce.
Okay.
So people just need to win the game then.
We just need to win the game. We just need to win the game. We just need to win the game so we can go. Yeah, this is true. This is true. This is true. We have a core player. We have some cores. We have some core players. Yeah, this is true. This is true. But the bench we are talking about. We are talking about the bench.
We have a lot of players to come in. So, what them say 68 players. It's another thing now to integrate those new players in the team.
Right. This
so
is
working
true.
well with a score. We have a nice score going, understand the system and all that. 3 years, as I said. But with the influx of these new players coming in now, back to square one. You understand? And we don't have so much games to play as you think. Every game a meaningful game. We don't have no more practice games and friendly and something. It could be Jamaica versus Anderson.
It could in the quarterfinal.
We face each other. That would be big.
Honduras. Simon, you throw something there, you know. You are throw a curveball at it now. I don't think Honduras is in group B. No, it's Canada. It's not Canada. Costa Rica. Canada, Costa Rica. Which are the two teams? Two other French team. Simon, there throw a ball, you know.
No, Honduras in the Canada group.
Honduras in the Canada group?
Yeah, them are El Salvador.
Oh. Okay, Honduras in that. Okay. Honduras in that. Okay. So it's Honduras, Canada, and Costa Rica. Okay, Group B. But we not carry Honduras to come out of that. We carry Costa Rica and yeah, we are carrying. Simon, we not carry Honduras come out of that group. We carry Canada and Costa Rica, you know.
You mean El Salvador?
Costa Rica, we are carrying. That's how we got Honduras. You're right.
No, Costa Rica in a Mexico group, I believe.
We are talking about.
Yeah, so we don't want Costa Rica.
Who you want to come out of the Canada group? El Salvador or Honduras?
Yo, you know what? We not mash up all of my meds, you know.
We don't want Honduras.
You have
we don't want Honduras come
out there. Honduras and Curacao. So which two teams want to come out of the group then?
We don't want Honduras. Any other two?
Yeah. We can't take Honduras, bro.
But me personally, not run from the team at the Gold Cup.
I'm not run from the team at the Gold Cup. Because the best team I got there.
Yeah.
The best team I got there in the Gold Cup. So I'm not run from no team. I'm not afraid of no team in the Gold Cup. Yeah, man. I'm not afraid of no team in the Gold Cup. Group B, El Salvador, Canada, Honduras, Curacao. Okay, so Canada. All right, so Canada, Honduras are come out. So I think we're going to play them. Or we're going to play them in the quarterfinal. Yeah, man, we're play them in the quarterfinal.
Yeah, man, favorites as a Marlon. Those are the two favorites.
Yeah, man, we rub them out, man. We rub them out. We rub out Honduras. We rub them out. I rub them out. come out like a pencil. All right.
Let me ask you this.
Go
If
ahead.
we finish second, right?
We're gonna play Canada.
Canada finish first. We play Canada.
Yeah. If we top the zone, we're gonna play Honduras. If we come
play
second,
Honduras,
we're gonna play
right.
Canada.
Mm.
That's it there. You understand? Yeah, man. That's it there. That's it there, people. That's it there. All right. So we're 1 hour and 35 minutes in the program. We're gonna be at it again tomorrow, Eddie. Presta, give us your final thought. Eddie, give us your final thought, and then we close out the show.
I'm just positive for the upcoming windows, you know. Gold Cup, World Cup qualifiers. I'm positive. You know, my expectation is that we'll make it to the semi-final of the Gold Cup, right? With reinforcements, I think we can make it to the semi-final, especially Greenwood and some other players. You know, with those reinforcements, then I believe we can make it as far as the semi-final, right? So
that's a Gold Cup, right?
Yeah, for the Gold Cup. So
yeah, that's why I'm not prep about the Gold Cup. You understand?
Yeah. So no pressure for me with this Reggae Boyz team, you know. And I think you know, in recent windows, you know, they've been learning a new system to an extent, and you see some positives, you see some negatives. But I've said before that now is the time for this team to announce themselves to the CONCACAF region, you know. It's now or never in terms of this Gold Cup competition. I'm not saying that we should go there and win it, but go out there and face these teams, Canada, Mexico, and give the best account of yourself, you know. Even if them beat you, play some football where
we need to beat a big side.
Yeah, play some football where, you know, these teams can at least respect you. Because since we beat Panama, they've made huge strides in CONCACAF, right? Yeah. You know, Mexico, them will come back up. Canada, them will do them thing with Jesse March. Only USA kind of see them try to figure out themselves with Pochettino. We're also trying to figure out ourselves. So hopefully we can figure out ourselves by summer and give a good account of ourselves.
Definitely. Eddie, what's your final take?
Well, and first of all, big up man like Football Guru.
Football Guru, thank you for the 29. It's almost shared.
You got, I don't know, whenever. Don't know anything. Bless up. Thanks a lot, Guru.
Second lot. Guru, big up yourself.
All right, takeaways. I hope that the Unity Cup will be a success. We put in a lot into these two games. Let's hope that we get the type of players that we're looking for. Let's hope that players that can play actually go out there and get a chance to show what they got. So hoping that the players take the opportunity and we just don't go and waste two games. Let us get something from it and say, all right, at the end of the Unity Cup we achieved this and we achieved that. And World Cup qualifiers, that's the biggest thing right now. Not looking as far as the World Cup as yet. My focus is on the World Cup qualifiers. Get those two wins, the 6 points, and progress as a group winner. That's what I want, and we look good for the Gold Cup. Then we can think about Gold Cup afterwards.
Yeah, definitely. So, I just want the best team out there, the best team out there. You understand? We get some insight and people opinions. Football Grow, give us some opinions and stuff like that. We need to see the best team out there. We love to see all the players them ready. My problem is that I just need to see all the players and all the players out there will get a good team to gel the chemistry clicking for the World Cup qualification, because guess what? I want to see Jamaica back in the World Cup. You understand? I'm tired of watching other team play the World Cup and menace to Jamaica in the World Cup. You understand? Although I'm a strong supporter of Argentina, I would love to see Jamaica in the World Cup. You understand? Football has reached so far and I'd love to see about Jamaica. So yeah, we want to put Jamaica back on the world map again and these players playing the World Cup. So that is it. I just want the best team out there at all times. You understand? The best team. Whether it's local base, whether it's just Jamaicans. We just want to see Jamaicans. I'm not going to stop say that word, local base. We just want to see the best Jamaicans team entering the field. So we're looking forward for the Unity Cup and also we're looking forward to the World Cup qualification. You understand? So that is just my take. You understand? We have to support the team. We'll come out and we have to support the team. Whether it's on YouTube, whether it's in the stadium, whether it's abroad, everywhere we have to support the team. Because it's our Jamaica. You understand? Our Jamaica, and we love Jamaica. We love Jamaica. Anyway, say we love Jamaica. Love everybody from Jamaica. You understand? We love Jamaica. You understand? We're not gonna throw our country for nobody else. We're not gonna throw our country for nobody else. So big up all of the Jamaicans. And we are support them. And we are go out there in battle with them. You understand? You understand? And we don't want it split.
Make my ball in the thing.
We don't want it split.
Make my
You
ball.
understand? We don't want it split. One Jamaican. We love them. We love all of the Jamaicans. We love the people. You understand? We love the people. But anyway, this is another late tackle. You understand? First of all, I want to big up everybody in the chat. Big up Football Guru for the super chat. Big up yourself. Big up Simon Preston in the place. R&R, big up yourself. Johnny Paul, big up yourself. Travis Preston, you're going to go on detention because you come to school late. Make sure you come to school early tomorrow. Yes, Jason Guna.
That now happened.
Jason Guna is late again. And I want to big up Shaban coming at the chat early. Big up Presser. Nice to have you on the chat. If you can come back tomorrow, it will be good to have you back tomorrow. Apologies is out for CC. CC Lab wanted to join. You understand? But hopefully CC can join tomorrow. We can have a nice show tomorrow. You understand? So big up everybody in the chat. R&R. Team Aggressive.
League man, them another able to join.
All right, so you understand. Norris Douglas, big up yourself. Jeremy Lee, big up yourself. As I said, big up again once more to the Reggae Boyz commentary. People go and watch the Reggae Boyz commentary hosted by Simon Preston. It's a good show. When they need history, when they need analytics, when they need everything about the football. Reggae Boyz commentary. That's where it's at. You understand? So big up everybody in the chat. You understand?
Watch Presser, and
Presser, big up Presser. And you can't catch him. Me watch Presser and me watch Gunners every morning when I drive go work. You understand? And some short video. Yeah, we take them in. Yeah, we take them in. I'm a drive go work. You understand? Yeah, some nice video going out there.
Gunners, them always drop them video early morning. Sometimes I reach at work, I'm sit down with us log in and just watch a one video.
All right, cool. So yeah, man. Watching the people. Jason Guna TV, the people watch Jason. He was on the show. So and that's why I think he had a show earlier. Him not doing thing. So people watch it. Now go watch it. You understand? Because they say I go watch back. Oh, well, man, just watch them show. Because you have to get ideas and stuff like that. So big up Jason Guna in the place. Big up everybody. Big up everybody in the place. Big up all of the YouTubers. Them. You understand? And see you tomorrow in another late tackle. You understand? Big up everybody and big up everybody that's joined. You understand? Big up, and much. Yeah. We're out.